Okay, hello guys. Let me introduce you my portfolio consisting of parametric works I have done so far for my portfolio. Actually, I have done too many parametric projects. I have lost some of them as they have been erased from my flash cards and computer hardware drive. But which ones I had saved, I am showing you here. You see, the chapter's name is written Rhino Ceresos plus Grasshopper works. Let's go. In this project, as you see, I made a quadratic dynamic facade pixels. Currently, I don't have the file for this work because I lost it. But over here, you can easily explicitly see the details. I could apply this pixel design to any kind of facade. Yes, exactly, guys. It's actually two double curved spatial surface, not a planar spatial surface, and it's a double curved. You can see it. So over here, all surfaces are spatial, all objects, because everything, if it exists on the plane, it also exists in space, but three-dimensional space. But over here, I'm talking about double curved surfaces. This surface is a double curved surface. Over here, we see those patterns are being kind of shrinked mode for opening, for lightening of daylighting to enter inside the room. Let's say if it's a building facade, if they shrinking, they allow the daylight to enter into the areas inside the building. In this one, it's without any those panels for like umbrella, without those umbrella panels. This is without even window. It just shows the grid of the surface where those panels will be placed. In this one, those panels are being closed. Those pattern umbrella panels are being closed for not allowing the very much of the daylight to come in. We can see there are little bit areas are open over here, but parametrically I can manipulate this project and it is going to be closed absolutely. So we're going to not get any daylight from outside, or as well if it's a night time, no, the interior light is going to go to outside. So this is another, this, there's a building called Al Bahr in Burj Dubai. That this project is about that building. If you see over here, it's triangular umbrella panels located oppositely to each other, also to their next right and left side ones. So this panels also is being opened and closed. This version of it is merely it's all absolutely closed one. It's notes which describes how I modeled this work. Even for this type of simple facade, we're gonna use so much notes, guys. It's also worth to note that if you are using more notes for your parametric designs, that means you're gonna be more able to manipulate it much profoundly. For example, if I am just using two dots over here, for just two dots, I just choose one line, and the next step I'm continuing on from that line. Later in my project, if I will need to enlarge the panel's width, let's say, I will not be able to do it easily because I choose it strictly from one line. So I cannot do much things with line. I have to make scaling, and then all things will run away. The scale will also apply to width and the height. So if I started doing this by the dots, let's say one dot and another dot, next time when I will increase a dot, I will be just increasing it in the width direction, not the height direction. So it may be seeming more longer way for going for achieving this stuff here. If you will do everything detail by detail, by dot lines, and line by line the surface, you're gonna may find it boring and time wasting. But you have to also know that if you make it more profoundly detailed in Grasshopper canvas parametrically, later in your project you will be more capable for doing more adjusting stuff with that. That's how it works. Not only in Grasshopper, but in any parametric modeling designing projects, it's applicable. This theory is applicable. So guys, again, hexagonal dynamic facade pixels. In this project I am using, you see, hexagonal shape. In this case it's being absolutely closed, not merely but absolutely closed. There is no daylight or coming in, and no interior light is going out. In this one it's like column by column. One column is open, another column is blocked, umbrellas are blocked. In this case they are a little bit opened, but this one's also is gonna be opened, little bit opened over here. You can see from the shape. It's this is all pixel works are done only by me. I learned the quadratic one from another person, and yes, there were some Indian guys. I watched their videos, I read their PDF tutorials. I am thankful for them, and from them I learned how to make this kind of parametric facades, and I did it. So these notes describe how I started, from where I started and where I ended. As before I mentioned, you can see that I worked very profoundly with this. Yes guys, this is in the general style. You know, we can here see that all of them working in the same manner. If they are being opened little bit, all of them will open the same level under the same angle, or if they are closed, they will be closed under the same angle. So in this one, for example, we can see it's not one column different from another one. The two columns intersected to each other. One column opens more angle, another one less angle, but in this one they are always opening under the same angle, merely the same angle in this one. But in this one exactly they are opening and being closed under the same angle. It's called a memorial stadium. I made it back to, it's kind of a project where we can see the static, not dynamic, but it is being divided under 120 degrees. There are three standing points for this dome. You can see here 1, 2 and 3. So it's been closed like this. You see, it's stainless steel, let's say, and these frames are being made for this. Also I am working sometimes with a paper for kinematics, for modeling kinematic features of some dynamic structures. I model them in these papers, then I work on them, how to get new shapes for architectural designings. For those, this name is kaleidoscope. I made it with paper. At the end of this video I will show you what it is, and I took picture of my paper made version of it. Here I made Grasshopper notes for this kaleidoscope. You see here, this one is been grouping the nodes. It's really very useful. If you do this, you will be more easily finding where you have done and what. Later if you will need to fix your errors, this grouping helps a lot. Okay guys, this is a kaleidoscope I took with a phone picture. It's a dynamic shape, it's a dynamic object. If you push from here, it's opening and closing. Here's the fireworks. Yami Yamachi, Japanese designer, origami designer. I made it in the Rhino Grasshopper, this model. This one is handmade one. I made this by my hand from the paper. You can see different pictures from different sides. And this one is the same project with more amount of the edges. You see, in the Grasshopper I increase the level of the edges, and it looks like this type of shape. And also I work sometimes with Revit and Dynamo. You know, Revit is different software, is being sponsored by Autodesk Forum. It's been developed by the Autodesk Forum. Dynamo also is belonging to Autodesk Forum. Dynamo is a self-standing platform for parametric modeling, as well as it also works with Revit, like as Grasshopper works with Rhino. So in this project, I know there's a project has been built in Beijing, China, Phoenix International Media Center. I modeled this as a Dynamo. You can see over here, this is a Dynamo canvas. In the Dynamo, if it's a Control B and Control again, you can make a Control B. You're gonna go to the three-dimensional space and back to, if you want to go back to Dynamo canvas for modeling on the nodes, you're gonna go back again, pushing the Control B, and it will take you back to that Dynamo canvas. Okay, guys, this is Phonics International Center's views. Which I have modeled it in Dynamo space. So you see, guys, it's the pictures from different sides. If you know, if you are already acquainted with this place, you know what with this building structure, you know how it looks like in real and how much realistically I achieve it for modeling this in Dynamo. Okay, guys, in this picture, in this chapter, I'm trying to show some of my extra skills about making origami shapes from the papers. As you can see, convex triangular pixels to cover possible facets, concave triangular pixels to cover possible facets, convex triangular pixels at the next page, example illustrated. You see, guys, I am working with them also, so it's all like this. And yes, if I will have enough time, I'm gonna make video tutorials how I am doing this in Dynamo, let's say. Okay, this Phonics International Center and others. We're gonna have discussions about all this is. I am gonna show you step by step how I am making this parametric dynamic facades and statistic buildings in Grasshopper and in Dynamo. Believe me, guys, if you will learn these two softwares, you will be in future, if there will be new releases of such type of parametric designing platforms, easily you will adapt yourself to them, because just learning the Grasshopper, I easily learned the Dynamo too. So it helps really for each other if you know one. So improve your knowledge, stick with me, subscribe to my channel, and write in the comment section your comments, and let me know what you are interested in this parametric designing and modeling. Let's study it together. I will answer your questions as much as I have enough knowledge for them. Profoundly and precisely, I will describe you the essence of your questions to make better answers. So that's, guys, that's all. I'm sorry for my English language. I used to talk more fluently in English. It's, you know, years already passed. I left Europe zone, so I don't use English language in my daily life in my home country. So people don't talk here in English. So that's why I may have some sort of disturbing sentence creations, sentence makings, and you may find it hard to understand me clearly. If there are some problems, you can also comment in the comment section. Okay, I'm not egoistic person. I love people telling my mistakes because they help me to improve me. So whatever, it doesn't matter if I pronounce something wrong in English language, you can push with a button. Sorry, you can type in the comment section, like in your videos, this minute, this second, you say this like that, but in English it's proper to say like this. You know, you're gonna help me a lot with that too. You know, I will be very thankful to you, guys. That's all. Please don't forget to put like button, subscribe to channel, stick with me if you are serious about parametric modeling, and if you are architect, believe me, this stuff are going to make the future of architecture. The architecture is being shifting from the architecture now is being shifted from its conventional style to the new neo-futuristic modeling styles. So this parametric stuff, Grasshopper, Dynamo, and so on, coming new programs like this, parametric modeling programs like this ones, are gonna play the groundbreaking roles. So better start from now of learning. Don't lose your time and don't waste your energy for other stuff. Stick with me in channel and write me in comment section whatever you want me to draw and explain to you. I will do all this. Thank you. Have a nice day.